All right, girls. So I'm gonna start with my skincare. So my face is clean. All right. I already just washed it in like earlier, and I am just gonna apply my hyaluronic acid girls hydrating cream. Earlier in the morning, I did use my vitamin C that I love, girls. I'm gonna do just a light makeup with you, pretties. I'm gonna get ready to do a little bit of my jewelry show later on today. So I wanted to just come in and I was gonna get ready off camera and say, you know what, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live and talk with the girls. And then I'm gonna go do my running afterwards. So I said, we're gonna do a makeup, we're gonna do a light makeup, right? Nothing super glamorous. Watching go all glamour like always, right? No, girls, but I'm gonna be using the CC cream. I do have a new one just in case. I don't know if it still has something there. If not, I have another one ready. But this is what I'm gonna do, girls. Just something. This would be something like if you're like me, like doesn't want to go out without makeup, not even to the grocery store. I know there's some of you, including myself. Like if like you go to the gym, you don't want to go with a bare face, right? If you're like that, I understand you, girls. I get you. Something light, right, for you, right? So let's see, girls. Let me see if it has any because oh, it does. It does. It does. Okay. I thought it didn't have any, but it does. And that should be more than enough. Hello, Marinelda. How are you, Beauty? That should be more than enough, I think. And I have my backup one whenever I run out. So I have it here. All right, go. So I already put my hydrating cream and then I'm applying this one here. I like it, girls. This is also good. Like if you don't like to wear like a lot of makeup, even though I will tell you our full coverage foundation doesn't feel heavy or cakey, girls. So this one here is we have the CC and we have the BB cream. Okay, so the BB cream what it does, it helps you if you have dry skin. Okay, it's gonna give you light coverage, light to full coverage. It's gonna make your skin feel nice and soft and hydrated. The difference with the CC, the one I'm using right now, this one color corrects, okay? This one color corrects. It gives you a nice, soft coverage, which is what I want tonight. I say tonight because that was night, but because I'm getting ready, girls, to do my jewelry show that I have tonight after I'm done with getting ready. So I didn't want to go and do my video without makeup on. So that's why I'm connecting girls and getting with you beauties. And then I'm gonna go and do exercise. So I said I don't want to do a whole full face. So I'm gonna just do something light, right? Working hard out there. I know. I know. Where are you right now, Marinelda? Are you in Petersburg or you're still here in San Antonio? Where are you? Where do they have you right now, beauty? So I'm not even gonna do concealer, girls. That's how light I'm gonna do this makeup, okay? I'm not gonna do concealer. I'm not even gonna bake under the eye. I'm just gonna do like this is imagine this is just something like if you're in a hurry, like, oh, I gotta just get my face on a little bit to go do a grocery run or go to the gym or go for a walk with your friends or whatever. You don't want to wear so much makeup or just something light, right? That you want to wear daily if you don't like to wear a lot of makeup or you're starting to wear makeup, this would be something good, girls. Okay, I'm also having my matcha. So que lo abajo de mí, I gotta mix it. I'm gonna mix it, mix it, mix it. I just did it with almond milk today, girls. I love our matcha. It's so delicious. Like that. Yes, it's so mixed. And I usually drink my matcha before I go and do exercise because it gives me energy, girls. Even though we do have pre-workout, we have the recharge, but I don't really do too much of like a lot of that. So but the matcha I've always enjoyed it, so I stick with that one, girls. All right, so there. So now what I'm gonna do, girls, I am gonna contour a little bit. Now, if I wanted to do full coverage, then I would do the VFX, but we're not gonna do full coverage. We're just using the CC cream. No, just home. Praise God. Oh, you're home. Awesome. You're working from home then. Okay, that's good. Good, that's good. All right, so I'm gonna do this brush here, girls, and I'm gonna use our 3-in-1 face palette. And this here is gonna do magic. I like this one because it literally like look, I just did it like this, girls, and my like I feel like when I add the blush, it already feels like it already starts feeling like, oh, it's looking like I'm looking more awake, right? Like I don't know how to tell you. And I'm gonna put it right here. Like it gives me that nice I don't like beige or I don't know, it sculpts my face. I don't know how to tell you, girls. It just feels like, oh, I have makeup on now. Um, but I'm gonna apply it right here, girls. And this is just for me, this is maybe it's not too basic, right? Because I kind of contour, but this is, I guess I'm just used to doing this every day, girls, now. But you don't have to do this part if you don't want to, or this part. Like maybe just the cheeks will be like your cheekbones, like that, girls. And then I am going to do powder. I'm going to do our BB powder. This one here moisturizes. It doesn't feel like oily, but I think because it doesn't have any oil, girls, but it just keeps your skin nice and hydrated. And I'm going to just apply like this, girls, all over. And this helps. Look, I'm gonna do half of the face so you can see what I mean. What I mean. So this will help you basically to blend your contour and your foundation. Basically sets your any foundation, even if you use the full coverage or this one that's very light, or we use we have another one that's called Air Glow. That one is gives you an airbrush look. But look, see, I just applied the powder on top. See the difference? Like here, it looks more marked, right? Because it's what we want to do when we're contouring. But when you go and put the powder on top, see the difference? Like it doesn't look as marked anymore, right? It just looks, it's there, but it just gives that nice illusion. Goes, okay, I'm going to do it here. I'm going to do the other side. Okay. And then we're going to do for our eyes, since we're keeping something, neutral and soft and something more on the soft side, we're gonna just do like a neutral tones. We're gonna do just neutral tones. Or we can even contour with the 3-in-1 face palette. We could do that too. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Right now I'm just kind of blending everything in, girls, here. How are you all today, girls? How was your day? How was today's Tuesday, right? So yeah, tomorrow gonna be Wednesday, middle of the week. Oh my goodness. School is getting closer. If you're a teacher, if if you're a student, school is getting closer. I know I'm excited. I'm excited, girls. All right. So now I'm gonna do this one. Well, actually, yeah, we're gonna keep it nice and neutral. So we're gonna use this one here, girls. The 3-in-1 face palette. I'm gonna use this one here to put it all over the eye like this, and then the other side. And this shouldn't take long because it's a quick phase do. This is something you could do in your car, like before getting off. So you're in a hurry, you have it in your makeup, you're already parked, right? You're already parked. And you're like, okay, I want to get up, but I don't want to get up with bare face. This is something you could do quick, girls, okay? All right, then I am gonna get my other brush, and you can do this actually with your fingers too, girls. But since I have my brushes here, I can do it here. Hi, Lydia, welcome. I'm gonna add this shade in from our 3-in-1 face palette because it does have a little bit of color. And I'm gonna just apply from the outside in. And then should we do liner? I mean, you could do liner. I am gonna do liner because even though I want to do a nice soft look, I still want to, I want to like actually wear not so much like very dramatic makeup, but still have a good amount. So, because I am gonna do a jewelry show after this, girl. So if you guys uh are not part of my page of my jewelry show, girls, go and connect there too. I'll be live after here. I'll be there. But like I said, I was gonna get ready. I'm gonna do a quick makeup look, but I said, you know what? It's a perfect time to go live and show the girls how I get ready when I'm like wanting to do a quick look, and then knowing that I'm gonna go sweat after, like I'm gonna go work out. Okay, and then I'm gonna just kind of blend here, and I just wanna give myself a little bit of, how do I tell you? Congratulate myself, girls, because I've been doing so good since I started like eating very clean again and exercising and drinking my supplements and everything, girls. I'm down 12 pounds. Whoop whoop. So you guys can put the little cheers. I'm proud of myself, girls. I'm very proud because it hasn't been easy. It has not been easy, girls, but we are doing it. We were in plateau for a while, and we broke plateau. After we broke plateau, it's like every day we're losing ounces. So thank you, Jesus. 12 pounds down, girls, as of today. So I'm like, what, out 30 pounds more to go. 30 pounds more to go, girls. But sí se puede. You could, if you guys are in the process or are like, oh, I need to lose weight, you could do it, girls. I know I think the hard part is like starting. For me, that was the hard part, girls, was starting. But yes, but if you girls have been wanting to, you could do it. It just takes to start. Of course, we do have, with pharmacy, we do have great products to help you, with for extra. Like I would say it does help a lot. Like if you girls need something like for your iron or like for energy or protein intake or like matcha, like for a snack, right? Matcha, you can drink with your protein. We have those, but I always tell, I mean, of course, we all know, girls. There's no miracle pill, there's no miracle tea or miracle product. If anybody tells you that, they're lying, girls. There's nothing miracle, no miracle shot, no miracle, nothing. And no, I'm not against the shots. I know they're really good for a lot of people, but I'm scared of that, girls. I'm scared to do that for me. But I've heard good things about it, bad things about it, just like everything, right? But the best thing you're never gonna hear bad and good things about, you're gonna hear always the best is if you're eating well and exercising, girls. That's gonna be the number one thing to do it that way, girls. So you can never go wrong. You can never go wrong eating the right things and exercising, right? But of course, we do have the extra, like I'm telling you, girls, in pharmacy, we have the extra support to like have those extra supplements like vitamins. Like for me, I have to make sure that I'm drinking my vitamins. We have women's vitamins. I've been drinking those every day. I can tell you what I'm drinking if you want to know, like as far as for supplements, besides eating the right foods, taking a good amount of protein, low carb, nothing too little sugar, right? The only sugars I have are like from the fruits, like natural sugars, like yeah. So like I do in the morning, as soon as I get up, girls, what I drink. I know we're talking about makeup, but I don't know. I'm just sharing you guys my journey because some of you, I've had messages. Thank you, girls, that messaged me, asking me, Erica, what are you doing? Because I guess it's being no, you guys notice me running and stuff. I posted my stories too, right? And I love sharing, girls. I love sharing. So thank you guys for like asking me because when you ask me, I'm gonna tell you guys. But in the morning. What I drink first, girls, is my spirulina. Spirulina has helped me so much with my iron. Spirulina, it's a green algae, so I take two of those capsules in the morning. Mine are leaving tacos tortilla without, I can be without tortillas. Really, Manelda? I used to be that way. Not anymore. You know what? I made tortillas de harina yesterday for my husband. He loves them, so I make them. Like we always have tortillas de harina because of my husband. I don't need them anymore. I can tell you that I'm never gonna eat them. Maybe I'll have one maybe later cuando se me antoje and I really want to treat myself, right? Because I want to give myself permission once in a while. But no, I haven't had bread, I haven't had tortilla. I left all that, all that stuff, girls. But yeah, but I was trying to tell you, girls. So in the morning, I drink that, and then what else, girls? I drink my vitamin and my iron gummy. My iron's gummy, they come from my bariatric that when I first had the bariatric sleeve done, like how many years ago? Like 4 years ago. Because it's a tool that you use if you want to, right? If not, you can mess up your tool because I messed up my tool for a while. After I had my second baby, I was starting to gain weight, girls, again. So I can't blame nobody but myself because I started eating bad and I started like forgetting like to take care of myself. That's the honest truth. And I just started eating whatever, right? Even though I knew I was doing bad. I knew it was gonna hurt me later. I still kept doing it. But I took control of that. Thank God, took control of that. And so now I make sure that I even stopped, like I stopped taking care of myself as bad that I stopped drinking my vitamins, Rose. That's how bad it got. Like I stopped like even the minimal things that we're supposed to be doing, especially as a bariatric patient like myself. I stopped drinking the vitamins, Rose. Like so now I make sure I'm drinking all my multivitamins, my woman's vitamins, and I'm drinking my iron gummy for my iron, and I do my spirulina for the iron. Then day goes on. I have my protein coffee for breakfast with um protein with coffee. So my profi coffee. I have my protein coffee for breakfast. That's my breakfast. Then I have a snack. If I want a snack, I'll have like have cookies. No, I'm playing. No, I used to have cookies for snack. No, don't do that. You can have like a matcha. You could have a Greek yogurt. I do cottage cheese with seaweeds. I do a white boiled egg. There's a lot. I know you're like, wait, or the rice cakes with peanut butter, and I have banana. Or my one of my go-tos that I've been doing a lot lately has been the I do my green smoothie. So all I do, I put a cup of spinach or a handful of spinach. I put a little bit of chunks of pineapple. I cut up the pineapple. I already have it already in my fridge, or I do papaya. I do chia seeds in the smoothie. Like you can mix however you want, but I always make sure that I add spinach. That's one of my go-to spinach. And that I add I'm adding a little bit of this one, girls. A little bit of spinach. And I add, ¿qué más? Oh, and a vitamin C. Make sure you add a vitamin C because the vitamin C is what's gonna help you it'll help you absorb the iron that spinach has, right? For example, spinach is my iron on the smoothie, like my that's gonna help my iron, right? And then I add, it could be a half banana. So you decide, like sometimes I'll add like today my smoothie had a handful of spinach. It had a little bit of pineapple and then a cup of papaya and ice. That was my smoothie today. I did yesterday I did spinach again. I did orange, I squeezed an orange and a half banana. But always make sure you have I always make sure I have my green. My greens is or it could be kale too, because kale has a lot of fiber, girls. Kale has a lot of fiber. So you want to go potty and clean out, do that. So that can be a snack too, girls. So then lunch, I have my lunch is my biggest meal of the day. Hi, Matile. Lunch is my biggest meal of the day. So for lunch, I'll have like today I made myself turkey patty with lettuce wrap, and then I sliced onion, I sliced tomato, and that was my lunch, girls. And then right now I'm having matcha before I go out for a run. Then after I come back from the running, well, I don't know. Probably have no say, we'll see. No, see, maybe I'll have like oatmeal or I have a rice cake. Rice cakes are savers because they have very little calories and they're good. They're filling. And then I'll add like a Greek yogurt on top with like sliced strawberries or bananas. Or I'll have a protein, right? This depends on what I want. Or ¿qué más he hecho en la tarde, girls, to get that's been good? Can't think right now of the other options. Let me think. What are other options that I've done for dinner too? Or so girls, another thing you could do is you could have oatmeal pancakes. Yeah, pancakes without flour. You can just mix the oatmeal on the blender, just kind of smooth it out, and it's gonna create that consistency of flour. After you do that, like a cup of oatmeal, like for you, right? Like a portion, like a serving, and then I'll put Greek yogurt or and cottage cheese. I'll mix it up with an egg, mix it up, and put your favorite protein. And then we have our protein too. I use our protein, and then you just do that, girls, and that's you can have yourself a stack of pancakes. But it's actually they taste really good, girls. They taste really good. And then if you wanna put a little bit of sweetener, use like the almond vanilla extra. If you want to add, you don't really. I feel like you don't need to use the Greek yogurt, like the strawberry and the Greek yogurt will give it flavor. But yeah, stuff like that, girls, what I'm doing. So it's helping so far. So I'm very excited, girls, and I'm happy to share with you guys. All right, let me do my lips gloss and I'll be ready. I feel like I took long. I feel like I took long. Okay, I'm gonna use the number 204. I'm gonna use the number 204, girls. But hello, Danielle. How are you, friend? But yeah, girls, that's what I've been up to. Basically taking care of myself and um yeah, taking control of my health, girls. That's what I've been doing lately, mainly. That's what I've been focusing on lately in my life, besides being a mommy, a wife, a mommy, and entrepreneur. I think I know I've been putting my health as top priority. And you can see I feel better. I feel a lot better, look better, which I'm very happy, girls. Very, very happy. Very blessed. So yeah. What have you guys been up to? I'm gonna cut down on dairy, sugars, food, gonna make vegetables and on to awesome, Danielle. Yes. Yeah, you like cottage cheese? Okay, you like dairy. There's cottage cheese, for sugar. I mean, we have our apple cider vinegar gummies. Those have helped me for sugar cravings. The apple cider vinegar. Oh, and then I forgot to tell you what I also drink, right? So I have my lunch. I told you in the morning I drink my spirulina. I drink my iron gummies. Occasionally I'll do the aloe. And then after lunch, after my big meal, I'll have my green and berry gummies. My green and berry gummies as well. Those have helped me so much. And then for like the if I'm craving like something sweet, which hasn't happened yet, like lately as much as it did before, the apple cider. The apple cider vinegar gummies have helped me for that. And then also before bedtime, I drink a tea, girls. I drink a tea, either mix it with the chamomile tea, and I put the Restore. We have a little powder for like to restore your body to help you sleep all night and to restore it helps it nutrients your bones. So it has helped me sleep well too, girls. The Restore. So I mix that too. So those are my supplements, girls. Those are my supplements. Yes, those are my supplements that I've been drinking from our line, girls. But again, there's no miracle product or miracle pill. It comes down to what we're eating, girls. Literally. Literally, it's hard. I know. For me too, girls. At the beginning is and I'm still in it, girls. I'm still like, I got this because it's an everyday decision. It's an everyday decision, girls. It can be very easy to like go and have to decide to not make a good choice for the day. It's very easy to just I'm gonna have a cookie and but no, I tell myself no, don't do it. Don't do it because you are doing so good, I wanna like you want to acknowledge yourself when you're doing good, right? And celebrate every ounce, girls. I was in Plateau for like almost 3 weeks, girls. I was in Plateau for almost 3 weeks. But yeah, I broke plateau and that's good. That's good. And I know it from here on, we're gonna just go, go, go. But okay, girls, I am ready. If there's any questions later, girls, let me know. Shoot me a message. I'm happy. I am a girl's girl. I like to support. I like to, any questions you have, girls. No, I'm here. No, I'm here for anything, girls. Okay, you're not alone. Of course, God is with us all the time, all the time. But if you ever feel like you need to talk to somebody or have questions, like life is not perfect. That's one thing. Life happens to all of us. Life is life, right? But it's just how we are able. There's some things we can't control, but there are some things that what we can control is how we react to things. So if you react with positivity, being positive things will happen, girls. So always think positive. Always think of the things to be grateful for, right? Like even if you think something horrible is happening, in your life or something hard is happening in your life. Life is hard, right? Life is hard. That's what life is. But is how we see it, right? Is how we see it, how we react towards it. Oh, look my shirt. Love life. This one I got it at I forgot her name. I went to her conference. Can't remember her name now, but she's awesome. Joyce Mayer. Look, love life, love life. It's a cute little shirt. Love life, yeah, girls. Love life, love. God loves us so much. And just think, if you're a parent, think of how your mom and how you want your kids to be living, right? Um or how do you of your we all are our son or a daughter, right? How do you think your mom or your dad wants you to live or to think or to be happy, right? To be healthy. Like think about those things, girls, because I know hard life can be hard, especially if you lost somebody so dear to you. That's my heart right now. Like, and that's what helped me so much to get back on track. And I'm not gonna cry. But yeah, I miss my mom every day, girls. Like my mom is my best friend because I still feel her with me. Her love, that's something another too. Another thing is like in life we can give so much things, right? We can have so much things in life, material things, but something that no one can ever take away, even when we go to heaven, even when our loved ones go to heaven, is love. Like how much love my mom gave me, right? That's something that's nothing or or not anything is gonna ever take away, right? Because that stays with me. That stays with it's that's something that I keep giving to my girls too, to my daughters, right? So love, love, love everybody, girls, no matter what. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, um, there's again things we can control, but there is the way that how you control what happens to you. So always think positive, find the good in everything, of course, with limits, right? Like, don't, I'm not trying to say like, oh, say yes to everything. Of course, no, don't say yes to everything. Learn to say no, because knowing to say no, it's when you become more secure, you feel you have more peace. Because I learned to say no very easily now. Before, even though sometimes it's really hard, before I would just say, yes, sure, yeah, sure. But I'm like, oh no, like I just say no, and now I'm not saying no for because mean or anything. It's just because for my peace, and my peace is more important than anything in the world, right? Because if I'm happy, I could be the best mom I could be the best wife, the best mom, the best friend I could be, the best sister, the best whatever I could be, girls. So let's take care of ourselves. So peace and love ourselves first, loving ourselves first, right? Like eating well, self-love, right? And remembering how important and how precious you are, how precious we are, girls. Okay, God loves us so much. All right, B. So have a blessed rest of your evening. I'm gonna go for now because I'm gonna do jewelry live for about an hour because then after that for self-love I have to get out for running, even though sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm too tired to go running. I'm too tired to go. And I'm like, no, you're doing good. Keep going, keep going. All right, girls, have a blessed one. And I hope you guys, if you watch the replay later, make sure you let me know you watch the replay. Okay, hashtag replay, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Let me know what you think. Bye.